Alright, so we've looked at common factors and highest common factors. Now what you're going to do is actually do the step called factorising using those two ideas that we have learned about. So let's begin with these ones. So everyone should be copying it down in their booklets. So example 3, we need to fully factorise 3a plus 6. So with this one, we start off the same way. First step is to find highest common factor. If I write highest common factor, that's HCF. So we know how to do that because we practiced it a lot. So with 3a, what are the factors? Well, I've got 1 times 3, and I've also got a. For 6, I've got 1 times 6, and then 2 times 3. Now all I need to do is find the highest common factor. First of all, these are the common factors. There we go. Now, so therefore, this is my little therefore sign. My highest common factor would be 3. So using that highest common factor, now we're going to make a bracket. So put that highest common factor at the front of the bracket and just close it off like so. Now what we're going to do is put some things inside the bracket. All we need to figure out is what goes inside the bracket. So first things first, my first term, remember this is first term, excuse me, and this is second term. I need to figure out my first term first. So what times 3, so whatever goes in here, what times 3 becomes 3a? I just need to make sure I get 3a when I times 3 and whatever that goes in the first bracket. Because when we expand it, we go expand that one first. So 3 times a is 3a, so I just write my a there. Then I just do my next one. What times 3 becomes my plus 6? Well, do a little bit of thinking, or you can always think the other way around as well. 6 divided by 3, right? Doesn't matter which way you think about it. Which hopefully you will understand that it's going to be a positive 2. Now, once you factorise, you can always double check your answers with these ones by expanding. Remember, they're the opposite. So let's double check. 3 times a, expanding it, is 3a. And then 3 times 2 is 6. Is that the answer we had? Yep, it sure is. So we know that we got the right answer. So this one is definitely the correct answer when we factorise it. Let's try B. I hope you all copied that down. Let's try B. Find highest common factor. Maybe I'll finish the steps as well. First step is to find highest common factor. Second step is to write HCF in front of a bracket, and you'll get used to it once you do keep doing it. Right, let's find the highest common factor. I've got AB, so that'll be A and B. If I times them together, I get AB. Next one, I get 2BC. Right, that'll be 2 times B times C. Right, what are my common factors? Well, I can see a B. So there's only one common factor, so that must be the highest common factor. So step 1 is done. Now I've got to do step 2, which is write highest common factor in front of a bracket. So write the B and then just do a bracket, big bracket, so you've got enough space to work with. All we've got to do is figure out what times B is going to give me AB, well it's just A. And then the next one, now you've got to make sure you look at the sign as well. What times B is going to give me minus 2BC? Well, that'll be minus 2. And B's already there, so it'll be C. Let's just double check. Right. B times A is AB. B times negative 2C is negative 2BC. That's definitely the right answer. Right, make sure you copy those down.